What's going on, hikers? In today's video, I have something that I'm excited to share with you that I think is absolutely hilarious. And I'll tell you real quick about it and we'll hop to the clip. John Kelly and I have been working really hard together, upping our game on the Backpacking Podcast. And you may not know this, but we actually have a second channel that we run together and a podcast that we air anywhere you find your podcast that you want to listen. And we decided, wouldn't it be funny to do a fake backpacker news, kind of like I do Hikers Network here on Jeremiah Stringer Hikes channel. And I just thought you'd enjoy it. Now, I'm only going to show you the first half, and if you want to see the second half, I highly urge you to keep laughing your hind end off by going to John Kelly's channel, which I will link below, and checking that out. And if you want to see more stuff just like this, go to the Backpacking Podcast channel, which is also linked below, and just enjoy. All right, here it is.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Backpacking Podcast.
That's right.
The only podcast where Jeremiah admits to being my friend. And I got to be honest, man, I'm excited today because we got some new toys.
If you haven't looked at my Instagram, this is a shameless plug, but it's also showing our setup.
Yeah.
They can check that out, dude. How do you like this?
Dude, this is nice. We just we've been upgrading slowly. And by slowly, in like 4 months, we've spent way more money than we should on gear.
Well, yeah, but new toys, it's fun, man. This thing does all kinds of...
Got one life, live it.
It's there.
The backpack
What's
magician.
going on, hikers?
That's the one I like. That's the one I like. Is that one right there?
I like it.
Freaking NASCAR.
Freaking NASCAR.
Freaking NASCAR.
I'm just here for a good time, man.
I know, man. This is going to be fun today because we are getting ready to embark on a new part of the Backpacking Podcast that we are simply entitling Fake News of the Backcountry.
That's right. Welcome to the jungle, baby. If you're not watching right now, we got some good stuff going on YouTube for the Backpacking Podcast. If you're listening, you can't see the terrible, terrible tie that I'm wearing right now, straight out of JK's closet.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I guess. But we do have some hashtag fake news for you today.
That's right. And the fake news is brought to you by the Hikers Network, where they are fully sponsoring this video. And by sponsoring, I mean they're not doing a dang thing to help this video out because they have no money.
We're broke.
That's right. They're broke. So with that said, let's get in with the fake news today. Are you ready, Jeremiah?
I don't know if the people are ready for this, but I am.
Well, first up on the news today, we found out that Dan Becker has finally given in, and next year we'll be hiking the Appalachian Trail. What do you think about that, Jeremiah?
I think that this is very hypocritical since Dan on his channel is almost exclusively weekend warrior. How do you have a good time for a couple days and then go home and enjoy the good life? And now he's announced that he's through hiking 2021 class of the AT.
And he's I heard he's going to go ultralight.
Yeah, I heard he's losing the camera.
Yeah, he's not taking the camera. He's just going to take like a GoPro Hero Black 5, I think.
Yeah, like 2007 model.
He said something about going retro.
The hypocrisy of this is astounding.
It is. It is.
And I hope his content does not suffer.
I'm right there with you on that because I'm a little nervous about that. So we'll just hope the best for Dan. But in other really fun news that goes right along with this, found out that Restless Outdoors actually sent Dan a happy birthday gift last week. Last week, Dan turned 35, and
he did. It was really his birthday.
It was really his birthday this past week. So if you guys get a chance, go on Dan Becker's page, channel, whatever you want to call it, and wish the man a happy birthday. Happy 35th, Dan. Never looked better. And
he's got a BFF, though.
Oh, he does. And that's Restless Outdoors. And Restless actually, from what I hear, sent him a present. Did you hear what he sent him?
Yes, I did. Something that I think Restless has an endless stock of. The company is called Outdoor Vitals.
Yeah.
And the word on the street is Restless mailed him tied it up, everything. An Outdoor Vitals tent and pillow. Slightly used. Slightly used.
I heard he did a review on both of those.
Only slightly used.
I'll bet you he's really going to appreciate that. I bet he's really going to appreciate
Dan will put that to good work out there on his AT through high.
Oh, yeah, he will, absolutely.
He can take both. I know he likes a lot of pillows.
Oh, he loves pillows. Dan has done videos on pillows. He's a big pillow fan. So next up on our news run for the day, Darwin on the trail has made a huge personal life change.
Darwin on the trail. Darwin Rakestraw.
Right. But what Darwin has decided to do is he's tired of everybody asking what his real name is, so he has officially changed his name to Darwin on the trail. Last name on the trail.
No spaces?
No spaces.
No capital letters?
No capital on O. On O.
Take the capital off.
Well, you have to talk to him. He's the one that filed for it. So but he did say they did have to change his middle name, and his middle name is now Is. So
Darwin is on the trail.
So Darwin is on the trail. It's now official. It has happened. Darwin is now officially gotten a new legal name.
He told us how he got this name, Darwin on the trail, on the podcast we had him on not too long ago. If y'all haven't heard that, it's a good story. Did he talk about that on air?
Yeah, he did actually. I'm pretty sure he did. If he didn't, it was basically he started a Facebook and he needed a last name. So he just put on the trail as his last name.
And now it's official.
Yeah, now that's his real name. So
today's fake news is insane.
Really excited about this. This next section of fake news, Jeremiah, I'm going to leave to you. I want you to go ahead and announce what's going on here.
Well, in a surprising turn of events, after consistently watching the Shills every Friday night, at what time do they stream?
About 7:30, I think, every Friday night.
Every Friday night. After watching that and seeing how much fun they have, they've changed.
Yeah, they have. They've gotten spiritual.
Yeah.
If I remember right.
I heard through the grapevine that they have converted to Buddhism.
Buddhism, yes.
And part of their new Zen routine is no alcohol.
Yeah, the Shill brothers have officially prohibited any alcohol in their presence.
And they rarely ever have I ever seen alcohol in their videos anyway, but just surprising that very rarely.
Ever.
And you know, so much so that they got the ATOD award. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Maker's Mark bottle?
Yeah. They got the ATOD award at the meetup, and it's still sitting there on the desk. Or last time I checked, I don't know.
Yeah, it's still sitting
recently.
up behind them actually. So
yeah, they got a new background.
Yeah, I heard that for them it was a big karma thing. They said that they didn't want that karma in their future because they didn't want to come back as like a newt or a frog or something. So they decided giving up alcohol and cursing was the other one.
Really?
Yeah, there will be no more foul language by the Shill brothers. So
we got more of the Shills. We got fake news on Jupiter Hawks. We got Bryce Newbold. We got fake news on Dixie from Homemade Wonderlust. You need to go watch John's channel to see part 2 of this video. And if you enjoy this type of content, go to the Backpacking Podcast. If you want to watch it or if you just want to listen, check it out on any platform that you get your podcast on. If you've enjoyed, make sure you like the video and share it with your friends.